Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Angel Witch Tarot. So this video is gonna be for the Aries collective, and like all my other videos, we'll be starting with the astro dice for the energy of the week, and then we'll move on to the intuitive oracle cards, which will give you messages related to your intuition from the spirits, what you need to do and how to follow them, and then we'll move on to the tarot reading, which will give us the actual readings for the week. And then just to add a little bit of spice, you know me, I love romance. So we'll be moving on to the romance and love oracle cards. And then lastly, the messages are spells to help you be guided throughout the week from the spirit animals, the beast soul oracle cards. Alright. So shall we start first with the astro dice? Okay. So we have Saturn in Pisces in the 11th house. So Saturn is, one second, so Saturn is all about the structure, the restrictions around you, how disciplined you or the others around you are. It's also about your karma, your obligations, your foundations, how your ambitions are, what responsibilities you have, and what obstacles you have that are stopping you from starting something new, or ending something, or just getting new opportunities. There are certain obstacles that might be stopping you from getting opportunities. It's also talking about certain authority and masculine figures. It could be talking about someone who is being dominant towards you, who could be causing the blockages or obstacles, which might be causing you burdens in your life. So then we have the Pisces, and the Pisces is all about being dreamy, mystical, intuitive, spiritual, sensitive as well. It could also be talking about creativity, romance, being romantic, having fantasies, those lovely fantasies, daydreaming. So it could also be talking about certain addictions that you need to move past, because they could be obstacles as well, right? Then we have the 11th house, and the 11th house is all about groups or friends, your social connections, your social awareness, your technology, the social media, all of your hopes and wishes that you have for yourself and for your loved ones. And then we also have this something about protection. You might be getting protected this week, or you'll be protecting someone close to you. And by this week, this week, from the 24th to the 31st. So the 24th January till 31st January, you will be protective, or you will be protected. You will be having certain obstacles. You will be having certain hopes and wishes that might be coming true. And then you might be getting recognition from someone, or you might be getting followers on social media, You might be getting certain gifts, praise, recognition. You could also be thinking about the future. So let's move on to the intuitive oracle cards, so that we'll find out what messages the spirits want you to know regarding your intuition. So there goes the astro dice, and then we have the intuitive oracle cards. The journey within. Your inner world holds the key. Begin your path by looking within. Ooh. Too many are falling out. I guess it's because I'm not feeling all that well. I'm a little swamped with my work. So we have mirror of truth. Intuition reflects the truth like a mirror. Trust what you perceive. And then we have the empowered decisions, which says intuition empowers your decisions. Trust your inner compass. And then we have emotional clarity. Emotional clarity sharpens your intuition. And then we have hidden truth. Your intuition is revealing hidden truths. Stay aware. So these are the messages. We'll go through it again at the end of the reading so that we can see how everything fits together. So let's go on to the actual reading. Okay, so let's see what the spirits have for the Aries collective. The King of Swords reversed. That's the first card. And then we have the Nine of Wands upright. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles upright. So the King of Swords, the Swords is an air sign, so it's probably talking about your mind, the clarity, the communication, the logic, the intellect, and the ego. And it's also a fire sign because it's the king. So the king is all about passion, action, drive, energy. The swords are saying that you're moving really fast, but at the same time you're not moving that fast, because the swords are the fastest moving. But at the same time you have the king, which is the fire sign. So you're moving really fast, but not as fast as you want to be moving. So we have the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is upright. So the Nine of Wands is a fire sign again. So it's all about passion, action, energy, drive. And then the Nine of Pentacles is an earth sign. The earth sign is all about growth, stability, finance, physical world. 1 second. There's a lot of noise, isn't there? My little fluff ball's dinner is getting ready. Okay, so let's move on to the meanings of the cards. So we have the King of Swords reversed. So it's all talking about quiet power within yourself. There's some kind of truth you're seeking, inner truth. You're a little bit wounded probably, So you're at a moment of weakness at the moment, but you're having loss of emotional control. There's a sense of manipulation or misuse of power. And then we have the Nine of Wands upright, which is talking about courage, persistence, the test of faith. It's talking about your resilience through all your hard times. Then it's also talking about your boundaries, how you're standing at the end after your resilience that you stood up against. You're standing at last. You're standing against after going through all your burdens. And then you're gearing up for the worst pessimism, it says, because maybe after the bad time you're probably thinking there's more to come, or there's more that's going to come at some point, so I have to be ready for it. So you're being wary about it. And then it says the Nine of Pentacles. It says since it's upright, it's all about fruits of labor, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, and financial independence. So all these put together, it says you're at moment of weakness right now. You're lacking emotional control due to something. You're finding out certain truths about whatever is going on, but you're being persistent, resilient, you're being courageous. It's testing your boundaries and your faith, but you're the last one standing. You're finally standing in a positive light after everything, even though you're looking towards something that might be, how to say, you're gearing up for something that might happen or might not happen, something that is making you very cautious and wary. And then your persistence and resilience and the test of faith. Your faith will be tested, your courage will be tested, and you will bear fruits of labor. You will bear the beautiful blossoms of the flowers. You will get sweet fruits out of all the persistence that you're enduring. You will get rewards. You will be feeling a sense of luxury, self-sufficiency, and you will finally be financially independent. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed, because although you have finally found the financial independence, you have to be aware of the dark side of being have wealthy, luxurious, because if you do not find the stability and the resources, your success is just going to be fleeting instead of being long term. So you have to be aware of any financial failures or loss. Do not be a little greedy, and do not go towards the dark side of the wealth. That's what it says. All right. So the number 10 is all about ultimate completion. So the reversed 10 of Pentacles could mean you might be thinking you've completed and reached success, but you have to be cautious. So this could be meaning that you're in feeling self-sufficient, financially independent, but you might tip into the dark side of the wealth, which you have to be careful of. Otherwise you will be having financial failure or loss. You might be chasing fleeting success instead of long-term success if you're not careful. So that, and let's see just one more card. The Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is also reversed. It says the two represents duality, balance, choice, partnership, but it's come out reversed. So you're in a state of confusion due to whatever is happening. It might be the lesser of two evils, something that might be seeming really bad, but it might be the lesser part of it, because if you're not careful, you will get the other bigger bad part of whatever is going to happen. So there is no right choice, which is making you confused and causing indecision, but you're also having information overload. So information overload happens when you are not able to process the information properly, which causes you to be indecisive, thinking that there is no right choice. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles, since it's come out reverse, it talks about self-development, perfectionism, misdirected activity, no passion, uninspired, and no motivation. So it could mean that from the quiet inner power and truth and moment of weakness, misuse of power, you will go into self-development and no longer be misdirected by activity, or someone around you is being misdirected, is having misdirected activities done. There might be no passion in what you're doing unless you have the will and the courage to move forward. You need to have the motivation. You need to be inspired by something, have that passion. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in one place, because the air signs are the fastest moving, and the pentacles talk about not moving at all. It's about the physical world. You might be stuck in a place because of your moment of weakness. So try to move slow and get ahead. Start moving slowly so that you will in the end have fruits of labor. Your cherry blossoms will bloom. I've heard the cherry blossoms are really pretty, but we don't have those in India. So I guess we do, because there are certain beautiful pink flowers that bloom here, and they're really pretty. Although I do want to go to Japan and see how they are. Korea as well, South Korea. But anyway, let's not talk about that, or else I'll be talking about that continuously. So that's what this means. So emotional clarity could also be talking about your air sign cards, about your clarity, your emotional control, emotional clarity. The truths could be about your intuition telling you to reveal certain truths that are hidden deep inside. Your decisions need to be empowered by your intuition and not by confusion. And then we have the mirror of truth that reflects truth like a mirror. So, and then we also have journey within. The inner world holds the key. Begin your path by looking within. So it's basically telling you to trust your intuition. Look inside yourself. Trust your intuition to make decisions, and be the mirror that shows you the truth. Because your intuition will guide you to a better path, and it'll help you with your emotional clarity. And having emotional clarity sharpens your intuition even more. And then your intuition might be revealing hidden truths, so you have to be really aware. That's what these cards mean together. So let's move on to the Romance and Love Oracle cards. The Romance and Love Oracle cards could be dependent on the cards, what kind of card is coming out. So the cards could either mean for friendship, for romantic relationships, familial relationships, relationship with your pets. It could be anything, honestly. So it actually depends on the card. We'll see what kind of card you get. Right, Aries? My lovely little Aries. We have Butterfly. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. Shall we get one more card just in case? Because I feel like there's more to it than just that. Unseen. Love can be blind. Ensure you're not overlooking red flags. It's saying to be careful of red flags. You might meet green flags or a red flag. You have to be really careful. You will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. So when you're more courageous, you have fruits of labor, take some time to unwind yourself, relax, go to a party. But be aware of red flags, right? Because once you fall in love, it's really hard to get out of, and it could hurt you if they end up hurting you. So it's best to be really careful and notice the signs of a red flag when you see one. But you will meet a new love interest at a party. It's just a new love interest. It's not your meant to be partner. So it's just a love interest. Do not fall in love blindly. Do not overlook any red flags and be careful. Okay? So let's move on to the Beast Soul Oracle cards. Let's see if we get an insight card with messages or energy card with spells. We have the Sturdy Crab, which is all about defense, sensitivity, and self-sufficiency. Right, it's talking about self-sufficiency again. This one is an energy card, so it has a spell on it. It says, Child of the Great Muddy Ocean, encompass my soul with your sturdy shell. So do feel free to take a screenshot so that you can read it at least once a day or any time, so that your spirit animals can guide you throughout the week, right? Let's get one more. The Smart Walrus talks about intensity, attentiveness, and ferocity. Sorry, my English is not that well right now. It's an insight card. So the insight card says, say no to violence and show your strength in a gentle way. Right? So Aries, this is your reading for the 24th to the 31st of Jan 2026. So hit that like and subscribe button, leave comments on how your week has gone by, and let me know how you like my reading so that I can better improve myself, because like I said in my post, I'm still new to this, but I really love tarot, and I've done tarot reading for my mother and few of my friends, and it's come out really accurate. So let's see how this one goes. Leave a comment on how your week goes so that I can know and better improve myself. And if you ever want a personal reading, do let me know in my Instagram direct messages. My Instagram handle is there in my YouTube channel description, so just hit that link and follow my account so that I can give you personalized readings. So I'll see you in the next week's video, Aries. Bye bye.